Spirit says you are on the rise and no one can stop it. Okay, no amount of interference or gossip behind your back is going to get in the way of you achieving your purpose. Okay, some of you could be dealing with a Libra. Okay, or Libra could be significant here. Yeah, Spirit saying that their blessings left when you did. So maybe someone in particular here is realizing that you were a blessing in their life. Okay, Spirit saying that karmic energy is clearing out. Okay, and no sacrifice goes unrewarded, collective. Okay, karmic energy is clearing out, and those who tried to keep you stuck, play games, throw shade, and slander, yeah, they're about to realize, if they haven't already, that you were always the blessing. Okay, there's something coming around. You were always the blessing, and they are realizing this because their blessings left their life when you did. Okay, you felt like something was off and you were right. Okay, and whatever lies have been told about you, they're being exposed. Okay, whatever lies that they told about you are being exposed. What else? Yeah, you withdrew your energy. So you withdrew your energy, and now people's lives started to take a turn. Okay, when you moved on. Okay, when you moved on, when you released the past for good. Okay, I feel like you really started to like invest in yourself. Okay, and you were really focused on your goals. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So you could be a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius energy. Or there could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy that was jealous or envious here, because they lost their blessings when you left. Okay, but there was something coming through about you being guided to do that because something was off with this person. Okay, they could have been gossiping behind your back a lot. What else? Spirit saying that there's something about these people's opportunities being stripped. Okay, or they were stripped of their opportunities. Okay, they were stripped of their opportunities. Those who thought they were genuine are now realizing that they weren't. Okay, that they weren't genuine, and they're now leaving. Okay, and they are being stripped of their title. So whatever title they have, they're being stripped of that. Okay, because they played games with you to stop you from unlocking your full potential. Okay, Taurus could be involved in some way here as well. Taurus energy. Yeah, Spirit works through you to help others. I'm hearing something about them taking advantage of this or advantage of you. Okay, and this is your justice for how they treated you is what I'm getting. Okay, and everything they wanted for you is being returned to them because you move with pure intentions. Okay, your intentions are pure and you don't wish harm on anyone. Okay, and this is why you are favored, because you don't wish harm on people. Okay, even if they wish harm on you and treat you poorly. Yeah, they treated you poorly. Okay, you are spiritually gifted. All right, you're spiritually gifted. They could have even treated you poorly because of that. Is something that I'm getting for some of you. Could also be dealing with a Capricorn as well. You could be a Capricorn. There's a promise of love coming through here. There's a promise of love. They are being exposed. Okay, so someone's being exposed here. There's some kind of divine justice that around this promise of love here. Okay, there's divine justice. So you call judgment on people. Okay, if people don't do right, it's like you have the power to call judgment upon people. All right, what else? What else? All right, so I want to see what's coming in for you, collective, okay? In a minute. I just want to get a few more messages. So what do you want the collective to know other than what I've just conveyed? Yeah, there's jealousy and envy. Okay, so there are a lot of people who are jealous of you, envious of you, or there could have been someone in particular that was jealous and envious of you. And for some of you, this could have involved this promise of love. Okay. This could have been exposed in some kind of way as well. All right, what else? What else, Spirit? Oh. What I'm being told is you stood in the face of adversity, okay? Your whole life, collective, okay? I feel like for some of you, you know, this could have even involved a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. They could be throwing themselves a pity party as well. You stood in the face of adversity. This could have been from that particular person, or this could definitely be a lot of, you know, from a lot of people. And I feel like there's a lot of people that tried to shame you, degrade you, belittle you, and tear you down. But I want to say that, like, for a lot of you, this was your whole life, okay? And I feel like once you withdrew your energy from these people along the way, they started to reap, you know, reap what they've sown. And I feel like that people are now realizing that they should never have treated you like that, okay? But I want to say too little, too late. You're a high priestess, high priest. The wisdom you hold is foreign to others. So maybe people just didn't understand you, or they couldn't, you know, they didn't have the capacity to understand you and who you were. I feel like, yeah, they didn't really see the real you, okay? And so they played games with you, and, you know, they were part of the process of, you know, trying to stop you from unlocking your full potential, because of how they treated you. They were, you know, they played their part, okay? They played their part. Yeah, and again, Taurus comes out. You're a leader. I'm getting you're a leader. You're a spark of divine providence is what I'm being told. Okay, an alchemist, a force to be reckoned with. The amount of things that you have been through, I'm being told, would have broken the normal person. Okay, the normal person. Yeah, there you go. They did the wrong one dirty, karma's a bitch. Okay, again. Yeah, be careful of people that seem off. You're right. So you are right about people that you've cut off. Your intuition was always on point. Okay. I feel like you're someone who can definitely sense when something is off with people. Okay. You'll soon be receiving a message that will confirm your intuition. Yeah. So I feel like that there is a lot that's about to come to light about a lot of people, okay? And this is part of this karmic energy clearing out as well. Okay, so anything that was done in the dark is going to come to light. All right. Yeah, what I'm getting is like you've fought battles that no one even knows about. Okay, you were built to fight the darkness. So you were built to sniff out bullshit as well, okay, and built to, you know, fight the darkness. A lot of you could have gone through, you know, a lot of, you know, like I said, you know, you could have gone through a lot of dark times in your life, but you were always underestimated, and Spirit was intentional with you, okay? Spirit was very intentional. Your whole life has been very, you know, not just led, but everything has been intentional with you. Okay, so people weren't meant to see everything, okay? They weren't meant to see everything. And this is what people failed to see, the real you, okay? And instead of seeing your true intentions and they let their their problems, like cloud their judgment. Okay, their judgment was clouded. Okay, they came up against you instead. But I feel like you are placed in people's lives for a very important reason, and for one of those reasons, I'm being told to show people the way. So I feel like once you are put on someone's path, it's for a very specific reason. It's for them to see something, okay? To change their path in some way, okay? You were being targeted, but you were being targeted by these people that you were sent to help. Could be dealing with a Leo. Or you could be a Leo. Just extra confirmation. But yeah, you're speaking up now. You're believing in yourself. You're speaking up. And you're about to begin a whole new existence here. Okay, 11:11 on the clock when I looked up. There are new opportunities being presented to you, collective. Okay, so there are new opportunities that are going to be presented to you that are going to help you grow into who you were always meant to become, because everything is being lifted now. Okay, things are being put right. 11:33 on the clock. Okay, things are being put right. So for some of you, this will be new opportunities in love. Okay, new opportunities in love, in life, and even for some of you, this will be financial opportunities. For some of you, this will be new collaborations, okay, and community connections, okay? And this, yeah, everything, so all the gossip they said about you is affecting them. So remember how I said that things, you know, they wanted for you are going straight back to them, okay? Yeah. You got people shook at what you know. So like I said before, you're someone who's highly intuitive, and people are very shook at what you know or what you're about to find out. Okay, 12:21 on the clock. You always stay true to who you are, and because of this, you're being rewarded. Okay, you never gave up on your path. Okay, you never gave up on your path. You speak the truth, divine deliverance. Okay, and I feel like you're someone here who sometimes I feel like you spoke the truth, but people couldn't handle the truth. Okay, I feel like that's one of your gifts. Okay, you're very multifaceted. Okay, and you have a high spiritual ranking. Okay, anyone that's lied on you, they are going to be exposed. Okay, people are going to be throwing themselves a pity party. Okay, literally a pity party. They are throwing themselves a pity party is what that says. Life past 7. Someone could be a life past 7. This could be you or someone else. Your spirit guides are shielding you right now. Okay, they are shielding you from any hatred that was affecting you energetically. Okay, so when people talk bad about us, or they are throwing negative energy, like they throw negative energy your way, okay? And, a lot of people don't even realize that, but it affects you and your vibration. You awaken, inspire, and uplift the collective. That is what you are here to do, and nothing is going to stop you, okay? And this is coming through again, and this was the start of the reading. Nothing is going to stop you from achieving your purpose. We have who are you? So there is a lot more to you, and you're someone who probably doesn't, hasn't always fit in. You have a very unique purpose, okay? And people may be questioning this right now, maybe questioning actually who are you. I'm getting for a lot of you, because for a lot of you, for all of you most likely, you've evolved beyond, what people thought you could, okay? Something that's coming through. Yeah, and like I said before, everything that, you know, they did will be exposed. Okay? No attack. What's this one say? No attack no attack against you will take form. So, and there are new opportunities ahead for you here because you're being led to fulfill your purpose. Okay? Yeah, so you were hidden in plain sight. You were hidden in plain sight. I'm hearing for some of them, all they needed to do was listen. Alright, what else? Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. So maybe these are people that should have listened to you. Okay, or these are people who got karma for, you know, for messing with you. You are walking karma. So if you've ever noticed that anyone that, you know, you may have noticed in your life that anyone who kind of messes with you or hurts you in any kind of way, they get karma. Okay, and this is because you are favored. All right, 16:16 on the clock. You are walking karma. For a lot of you, you would have found that a lot of people from your past may always try to gravitate back to you. And that's because it's to do with your energy. It's you that, yeah, it's that they gravitate back to you because they need to get back into your energy. Because when, yeah, people, I feel like you have an unforgettable, like you're just unforgettable. You touch people's lives in a way that they may not even understand in the moment. But then later on come to understand, but by then it's too late. They've lost access to you is what I'm hearing, 1711. Yeah, so they've lost access to you, probably because they were narcissistic or toxic towards you. Okay, and when they mess with you, they mess with the divine. They mess with God. They mess with the divine, okay? Spirit says keep building your empire. You will be rewarded, and they will reap what they've sown, okay? They will reap what they've sown. Could be a life path 4. Somebody could be a life path 4. Your intuition is on point about this person, okay? About this specific person that may resonate with someone. What else? You are highly favored and protected. You speak the truth, yeah. And like I said, so you speak the truth, and when people mistreat you because of that, karma follows them, okay? And that's because you're meant to speak the truth. You are meant to be, that is part of your purpose, is what I want to say, okay? And maybe someone in particular, maybe a life path 4, maybe someone in particular, this may not be for everyone either, this message, but when, you know, you speak the truth to this person, they mistreat you. But this is where, you know, the karma is accumulating for them, and karma is hitting them because, you know, you're not allowing this person to any longer bother you, okay? You're staying unbothered. You're staying in your own lane. And they will be ashamed of how they treated you, okay? Yeah. So they regret losing you. No one compares. So somebody, you know, may have already lost you, or they're going to lose you because of how they treat you. Okay. I'm hearing for some of you, you're on your way out. So some of you may not have, you know, completely left behind the energy, but for some of, yeah, if some of you are on your way out, there's that decision to move forward, to leave this karmic energy behind is what I'm getting as well. Spirit's telling you that no sacrifice goes unrewarded. So do not think that, you know, you're going to be rewarded for walking away, is what I'm getting. Okay. All right, what else? And you're going to be unlocking your true potential. So this particular, you know, these karmics that, you know, you may be, you know, currently moving away from, you know, they may be blocking you in some kind of way, okay? Spirit's telling you you're leveling up, so don't stray from your path, okay? Your own family turned on you. Someone knows the whole story. So somebody's family could have even turned on them here, and somebody knows about this. Okay. Could be a Libra energy. Could be dealing with a Libra. I just saw you are the real deal. All right, what else? 1 month. 1 month. I cannot stand you getting all the attention. So maybe this was a month ago, maybe somebody couldn't stand you getting attention, or all the attention. Okay. And again, I'm getting this is someone you withdrew your energy from. Yeah, I can't stand you getting all the attention. You are the real deal. So maybe it's because you were getting attention because you are the real deal. Okay. Remember why you came here. You are powerful. So yeah, someone's remembering why they came here. We have love conquers all, and you possess a quiet power. Okay, so maybe you stepping into your power set the record straight in some way. Okay, there's something about you, about love conquering all, and this is because of your power. Someone was looking for you. Okay. They were looking for you. Yeah, because you have a higher calling of uplifting humanity. But somebody tried to sabotage your life, okay? But you rose in the face of adversity, okay? And you rose while your enemies watched you. Alright, what else? They underestimated your power, strength, tenacity, intuition, and intelligence. What I'm getting is you were always the underdog, always underestimated, but this was purposeful, okay? This was on purpose, okay? So that real love could enter your life. For some of you, this is your reward, is real love. So real love could surface in your life. You're a natural leader, so maybe you and someone else are supposed to lead together, okay? You're highly intuitive. Spirit works through you to help others. I think I said that before as well. You help people see things from a higher perspective. All right, I'm going to get 2 more from this deck. All right, we've got Life Path 1, Virgo. Yeah, so now that you've withdrawn your energy, I'm hearing you win, okay? You're going from rags to riches, okay? And you're about to make a comeback. All right, I'm going to get a few more guidance cards. Spirit wants you to know that you're glowing from the inside out, so choose to feel good about yourself. You will only attract positive people, circumstances, and opportunities by doing so. All right, what else? Be fearlessly you. So it's time to become fearlessly you, and this is the most powerful step that you can take towards living your best life. Don't worry about what others think. And then we have yes. So yes, 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 whatever you're asking or wondering about, the answer is a strong yes. The timing is right and you're ready to move forward. All right, so that is what I have for you, collective. So yeah, have a good one. I'll see you next time.